So too is Geoffrey Boycott.
Bowling, a good victory there for Massey, a good Yorker, and look at the breakthrough for the Australians. Look at the joy on Massey's face. Fine effort by this young bowler, playing in his first test match, and what a victim to get as your first test wicket. Geoffrey Boycott, the England opener, bowled Massey for 11, and you can see here how Boycott's defensive stroke is beaten here, the ball getting under the bat and just inside between bat and pad. So there's 3 slips waiting there for Dennis Lillee. Bowled him. What a good delivery that was. Now that really was a splendid ball, as you'll see in a moment on the playback. There aren't too many batsmen who would have been able to play that with the middle of the bat. It started drifting into the right-hander. Lillee just moving in now, the foot landing, and the ball slanting towards about middle stump, I should think, and watch it cut back and past the outside edge of the bat. He's given him out, leg before wicket to Lillee. John Edridge, the 3rd English wicket to go down this morning, 28 runs on the board. Edridge made 10, and it's Lillee's 2nd success in his 8th over. He now has 2 for 15, and a great piece of bowling here by these 2 West Australians after England got away to a very good start. So this is the 3rd breakthrough of the morning. Dennis Lillee bowling in fairly close to the stumps, and Edridge just playing a straight defensive stroke across the crease, and umpire Arthur Fagg at the bowler's end raising the finger. And he's asking for that, and he's given it. It was the in-swinger, having bowled 4 out-swingers to D'Oliveira. Massey then slipped in the in-swinger, and it's the 4th wicket to go down, and you can see here, bowled from wide, pushed in, and beating D'Oliveira's forward defensive stroke.
D'Oliveira, the last man out for 32. LBW to Massey. And that looked a pretty bad shot from Mike Smith, playing across a full pitch, which hit the base of the stump. So another success for Massey, his 3rd wicket, having a great day on his debut here for Australia at Lord's. So let's look at it again. Massey from the nursery end to Mike Smith on 34. And effectively yorking him as he tried to work it to his favourite area on the onside.
But it's Greg at the moment to face Dennis Lillee's first ball off to tee. He's on 25. Lillee from the pavilion end. And what a fine start. Really a beautiful cover drive, smashed through the offside. Wicket-keeper with an average this year of 70 behind him in first-class cricket, 200s, both against Surrey, facing John Gleeson. No doubts at all about his intent, looking again to move down the pitch, hitting high in the air over the top of mid-on. A fairly lengthy breather now. He's coming back to bowl to Tony Greig on 49. That's the one he wants. Pushed into the offside, brings Tony Greig his 50. His 3rd successive 50 in the 3 test match innings this year. Includes 4 boundaries, and it's taken him 2¼ hours.
He's out. A bad shot by Alan Knott. He guided that straight into Colley's hands at Gully. It's the 6th wicket, so badly needed by the Australians. And Alan Knott is the man dismissed. Massey breaking through again. His 4th wicket in the innings. Massey bowling to Tony Greig. Oh, he's gone. Must be out, caught behind. He's given him out, and Greig is not particularly enamoured of the raised finger at the far end. Very confident appeal there, the shout from the Australians. But Tony Greig wasn't too happy, but you can see the reaction from the Australians here as the ball comes, it looked from here, possibly with the inside edge, and the shout from Massey, who is just about to go round, and Marsh throws the ball up in the air. Umpire Constant is the umpire at the nursery end. Massey is bowling now to the England captain, Ray Illingworth, and he's bowling from the nursery end. And look at this delivery that nips back there in the air, strikes Illingworth on the pad, and umpire Constant at the far end has no hesitation at all in raising the finger. A very, very good delivery, that, because the two balls before had moved away in the air from Illingworth. Very fine bowling from this young Western Australian medium pacer. He had Illingworth playing at the outswing of the two balls previous, and then suddenly nipped that one back at him from outside the off stump. Well, that broke the partnership between Illingworth and Snow, a half-century partnership and a very good one for England. And here now is Massey bowling again to Snow. And there is the outswinger. Now that really is fine swing bowling, coming on with the second new ball. 1 wicket with an in-swinger, a beautifully pitched outswinger there to account for John Snow. It started round about leg stump and then hit the base of the off stump. A ball of very full length and very well bowled indeed by Bob Massey. Splendid performance from this young fellow playing in his first test match. And here he comes in around the wicket, bowling again from the nursery end, still with the second new ball, and bowling to Norman Gifford. And Rodney Marsh, his West Australian teammate, takes the final catch, makes the final dismissal of the innings, and England are all out for 272. And look at the jubilation on Bob Massey's face. That's real pleasure, isn't it? An entirely unspoilt young cricketer playing in his first test match at the home of cricket, and he's done so wonderfully well. The finest debut performance for any player in the history of Test cricket. 8 for 84. A very, very good performance now by Massey as he goes back into the pavilion at Lord's. After starting off so badly, having lost 3 wickets for 28, then there were good partnerships between Smith and D'Oliveira. Tony Greig once again proved a real bane to the Australian bowlers, and Alan Knott, as he has done so often over the years, coming in there with a gritty innings towards the end. So too Illingworth and John Snow. 272. Massey, 8 for 84 from 32.5 overs and 7 maidens.
So Francis now to receive. And he's bowled him. So a tremendous start then for John Snow. In fairness, I think not a very good shot there from Bruce Francis. That ball pitched very well up. So an early success then for John Snow, which you can see again, pitching that ball well up. In fact, so far up that Francis no price at all once he decided to play back to it. So the only run on the board, credit it to Keith Stackpole. John Price to Keith Stackpole. That's the short one, and the players worked out, and he's hit it straight into Gifford's hands, and that's what he was there for. So really that wasn't a very good shot again, this time by Keith Stackpole. So the second wicket to fall, a wicket falling in each of the opening overs, this time to Price. The short one hooked around, Gifford placed there for that particular shot, square by the umpire, and taking a very simple catch. Well, the challenge is offered, and he's hit it away for 4. Price the bowler. That's the hook shot, and he's middled that one all right. So still accepting the challenge is Ian Chappell.
That's a fine shot. Ian Chappell going for that hook shot there.
So now to Ian Chappell. So the bouncer hooked away again beautifully for yet another 4 to Ian Chappell. The umpire now signals 6, up just clearing the fence there at deep long leg.
That's Smith coming in under it. It's a great catch. Marvellous catch by Mike Smith, the long leg. Ian Chappell hooking. What a great catch that was to take the third Australian wicket. Crowd standing up. The Australians in the dressing room looking disconsolate at the moment, as well they might. Snow testing Ian Chappell with that bouncer. The top edge from Chappell and Smith, bespectacled and 38 years of age, racing in, throwing himself full length on the ground to take what could be the decisive wicket in this match. Illingworth has got him. The England captain, Doug Walters, out. Illingworth just getting to it with his left hand. It was a pretty good catch, that. John Snow finding the outside edge. A probing defensive shot from Walters. Away it goes there. And Illingworth, away to his left, around about knee height.
It's a fine shot, and he needn't run for that. Off the back foot, sweetly timed, 4 runs. The 100 up then for 4 wickets. Another beautifully played shot. That was superbly well timed, standing up on his toes and turning the wrist on it, flicking it away just in front of square.
With D'Oliveira coming in, had a fairly lengthy spell, 12 overs straight off before tea. And once again, Chappell right into his stride, timing that beautifully, forcing it away off the back foot, wide of mid-on.
Tony Greig. It's the 100 partnership between Greg Chappell and Edwards. It came up in 125 minutes. Gifford's after it. Smith is the man, and he takes it. A great breakthrough there. Smith again taking a fine running catch. Edwards lofting away on the onside instead of keeping the ball down. I think it was a little bit too full, a little bit too far up for that stroke. Illingworth bowls again now on the replay desk. He's a little cramped for room there, never quite balanced in the stroke. Had 1 foot off the ground in playing it. Gifford couldn't get to it. He's running backwards there, and it's Mike Smith coming in, racing in from the boundary, who takes a nice catch. Illingworth has just pulled in Price from mid-on, some 5 or 6 yards closer. The offside field has come in, and that's a nice stroke. He'll look for 3 here, and he'll get it. The fieldsman's Luckhurst. So they'll take 3 runs, and it will give Greg Chappell the strike. The crowd rising to him at the moment. It gives him his 100, his first 100 in England, and a very, very fine effort. It's a good delivery, and it's the breakthrough. Greg has got it for England. The 6th wicket down. Night watchman Johnny Gleeson, removed by Tony Greig. He made 1 run. In bowling there now. Outside edge. Flicked right at the very top of the bat. One stroke, nicely timed. Greg gave him a long, hard look from the bowler's end there, but that really was a superb stroke. It's a fine shot. Lovely stroke, that. Boycott won't cut that off, I don't think. Just clicking into the fence now. It runs down the slope there.
Extremely popular cricketer with the English crowds. Fully aware that he's pulled England out of trouble so many times. And he's done it again. A thick inside edge, and Chappell is out. A little bit of fat probably there for Basil D'Oliveira, but he always comes on, always seems to come on and take a wicket exactly at the time that England needed it. They needed it then. Well, this enormous crowd all on their feet. The members in the pavilion all the way around the Mount Stand, the popular side giving him the just acclaim for a really fine innings. Ball short of a length, Chappell going to try and force it off the back foot. Thick inside edge and just disturbing that off bail. He knows how to deal with the short one. Long hop there from Basil D'Oliveira. Fiercely punished round a square leg again by Marsh. This is fourth boundary, takes him on to 26. Gone for the big one, beautifully struck, nobody out there. Yet again, a magnificent six over long on. Short, high over mid-on. So another boundary from Rodney Marsh. Hooked that away magnificently, and that's a perfect six. Drop short, beautifully hooked square. And he's gone. Gregg's catching it, throwing it up, asking the umpire. There's going to be a conference. Arthur Fagg moving over to Constant to see if it carried. Constant nodding his approval at that ball carried, and Marsh is out. He didn't want to go and waited for the umpires to give a decision. So the crowd rising again to Rodney Marsh, just as they did up at Old Trafford when he made that really truly great 91. He's followed it up with a fine 50, 2 sixes, 6 fours in it. And let's see this catch, which Marsh wasn't too happy about. See the thick outside edge. Gregg tossing it up. Quite confident he caught it. Marsh having a good long look at him, deciding that he wasn't going to walk out until the umpire had given a decision. So then to Massey. And he's gone, caught behind. So Bob Massey not lasting long there. First ball, beating for pace. The second one outside the off stump. And let's see how Alan Knott took the catch. In fact, a useful ball that went down the hill, presenting Alan Knott with a very simple catch. Price to Colley with 3 slips. And that's it. He's found the middle one, and Australia all out. Good catch then by Tony Greig. Went quick. He made no mistake.
That is one of the best innings I've ever seen. Greg Chappell, 131 at the home of cricket. His brother Ian, 56. And that partnership between the brothers is the one that gave Australia their great chance of victory, giving them a first innings lead there. Snow, once again, 5 for 57, 32 overs and 13 maidens. Price did the job, for which he was brought in place of Arnold. Dennis Lillee now starting the bowling for Australia. Geoff Boycott is the batsman.
And he's out. Well, that is bad luck for Boycott. Allowed that ball to bounce onto the pad. It dropped down and once again just knocked off the off bail. We've seen it twice today. Greg Chappell got out in a similar fashion inside edge and just knocked off one bail, and now the unfortunate Boycott out in a similar way. The only difference being that he didn't attempt to play a shot. Strike him on the pad and then dropping down, didn't quite know where it was, turned round, and to his horror the off bail had disappeared.
And that's it. The replay comes into him a bit, and Luckhurst on the back foot. The thinnest of edges, straight into the tummy of Rodney Marsh.
And what a fine piece of bowling that was by Bob Massey. He deserved that one. A good breakthrough there, 18 for 3 England, and Massey, having bowled so well without result, has finally taken the wicket of Edrich to a really good diving catch by Rodney Marsh. Massey bowling to D'Oliveira. Stack bowler Greg Chappell. It's Greg Chappell. He's taken D'Oliveira. It's the 4th wicket down. And D'Oliveira sadly walking out. You can see here that he didn't play it too badly. It goes off the outside edge. Greg Chappell getting it very low down. In fact, I called Stackpole at first. It was Stackpole going away to the right there and now leaping up as Greg Chappell throws the ball in the air.
Bob Massey having a dream of a Test match debut. 8 wickets in the first innings, and now at tea 2 more for 8 runs. Bowling now to Tony Greig. And it's gone. Caught at first slip by the captain, Ian Chappell. What a match Bob Massey is having. Another look. Bob Massey coming round across the right-hander. He pushes forward. It finds the outside edge. Goes round about right knee height to Chappell. Up it goes. No problem.
And that's it. Alan Knott's gone the same way as the rest. And Massey takes yet another wicket. So Alan Knott caught in the slips, feeling for it outside the off stump. This wicket going down at 54. Massey the bowler to Alan Knott. And that ball going down the hill here at Lord's. Alan Knott, a thick outside edge.
Stackpole at second slip. Illingworth out. His 7th wicket down. And now a new world record for Bob Massey, the only man in the history of Test cricket ever to take 13 wickets in a match on his debut. Nothing wrong with the pitch. The pitch is a beautiful batting track, but he's doing it all with swing. Nothing happening off the pitch. He's cutting 1 or 2, but it's being done in the air. They're asking, and he's gone. He's on a hat-trick. John Snow, first ball, glancing down the leg side. Massey 6 for 35 in his 20th over. You can see here how Massey takes his 6th wicket. Snow pushing away there, the ball deflected. And Rodney Marsh moving across. There's nothing difficult about the catch. Umpire Fagg just about to lift the finger. He's out. Edwards has caught him behind square leg. It was a good, authentic stroke. And Bob Massey now has become the first Australian cricketer ever to take 15 wickets in a Test match. What an incredible performance for a man in his first Test. An authentic stroke behind square leg, clipping it away to Ross Edwards, who took the catch quite comfortably. And England now 81 for 9. That's out. Greg Chappell, the man completing the innings. An easy chance, shin high. Chappell took it very well. The last man to get to be dismissed was John Price. You can see him here to Massey pushing the in-swinger away, the outside edge. And Greg Chappell takes a comfortable catch. And his final figures now, Bob Massey with 27.2 overs, 9 maidens, 8 for 50.